I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky.
Hey y'all, what's up? It is Queen La. This video is going to be about the elephant in the room, my locks, and why I decided to comb them out. So let's just go ahead and start from the beginning. I decided to lock my hair on October 21st, 2016. It was 4 months after I had my daughter Lauren. I started with 2-strand twists. I had non-formed parts. And what that means is I didn't have the traditional like straight grid parting or anything like that. We kind of just picked up sections of hair and 2-strand twisted them. The look that I was going for was a nice full look, and I wanted about 110 locks, and I ended up with 108, which was perfect for me at the time. Why did I comb my locks out? So I really loved my locks. Oh, something in my face. I really loved my locks. But my hair texture just didn't really work with what I decided to do with them. And what I mean by that is the texture of my hair, with my hair being the texture that it is, I needed larger sections of hair than what I was using. Now, before it started budding and all that stuff like that, they seemed great, and all the ones in the middle were fine. It was just around my edges and the nape of my hair that started to thin out a little, and I began to worry. Like, I didn't want to have to deal with locks breaking off or my edges thinning or anything like that. So I began to combine a few to make double-headed dragons. I had like 2 in the back, and I had 1 on the front over by my temple area, and I thought that was going to help strengthen the hair shafts, and it did a little bit, but it's still just, I was still feeling a little uneasy about it. So that is why I decided to comb them out. Now let's get into how I combed them out. It wasn't hard at all. It was very simple. I just needed a lot of water. I needed a lot of conditioner. I needed a lot of patience. So I did unlock my hair alone. I didn't receive help from anybody. I didn't really ask anybody to help me because it was a journey that I kind of wanted to take on my own. And I knew that I would be careful with my own hair, and not saying that anybody would, be rough, but I mean, you know what you need to do for your own hair. So that's pretty much why I decided to do it on my own. And it took me a while because I decided to take my time. I wasn't rushing or anything like that. It took me a month. I finished taking them out toward the end of July. Yeah. Finished taking them out toward the end of July. I wore my hair up in a bun, and then maybe like a week ago I did this style that's in my hair now that I have yet to perfect, but I do plan to do over to perfect it, so wait on it. Stay tuned for that. But anyway, yeah, it took me about a month. It wasn't hard. It was just time consuming, and I got a lot of shed hair. But it's normal because when your hair is locked, you just have to think about it. Your hair sheds every day. When it's in its loose natural state or relaxed state, or however your hair is, it sheds every day. So when your hair is locked up, you don't have that hair shedding. It's shedding, and then it's raveling itself around the lock to make like a nice dense lock. So I have a bunch of shed hair, but other than that, I didn't really lose any hair aside from the 2 locks that I did cut out. Now, those double-headed dragons that I was telling you about, the root of it, like the new growth, was so thin that I was afraid that with combing it out, I would rip it out. And instead of ripping from my root that could cause like permanent damage, I just decided to cut where the new growth ended. So where the new growth ended and the lock started, that's where I decided to cut. A lot of people have been asking me what happened to your locks, you know, what like you were just talking about how much you loved your hair and you were encouraging everybody else to lock their hair up. What happened to yours? Like, don't be a hypocrite. You were just telling me to lock my hair, girl. Where's your locks? And that is true. I was encouraging everybody. I still encourage everybody. I love locks, and I do plan on locking again. But with the knowledge that I have now, it will be a different journey for me. Hopefully, the next time that I lock will be the last time that I lock, and it will be just my permanent hairstyle choice. So I'll try to, you know, show a few pictures of my hair locked and whatnot, and maybe you can stay tuned to see how I kind of rock my fro until I decide to lock again. I'll see y'all later.